Welcome back, everybody, to the DrMC 2023. It's me, JB Henry. I'm joined by Savage Octagon. And
Hello.
Savage, what a wild ride it has been.
This has been fantastic, JB, and we have our top 8, and I cannot argue with any of these whatsoever. These are outstanding players.
And all of these brackets just had some great stories to tell, and I cannot encourage you enough to watch the VODs. There's just been some fantastic matches that have happened, some epic matches, very few sweeps, which is nice to see.
Yeah. Some of these matches went 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
So that just shows that players are well matched. They're fighting each other till the very end. And we got a lot of combos yet to come.
Absolutely. And the top 8 is absolutely huge. And let's take a look at that top 8 real quick. Here's our players are warming up. We've got defending champion Swong, that first seed, taking on Crimson. That's all I have to say about that. DaveSmithSays and Rodzilla, those two fought out of that yellow bracket. That was a tough bracket. And then coming out of what many people were calling the death bracket, Savage, Snipe, PanBanRichard, and then finally in the white bracket, DMHero and Doc. A lot of these are names we've seen before. PanBanRichard's really the only newcomer to this mix.
Yeah, but he is not a newcomer to Virus Busters League. We've seen him go to the finals of that league, and he is an outstanding player. I watched him go 7-0 in his first pool, and he's strong.
Absolutely. All right, I have been told that our players are ready. So let's get over to that 4-player cam. That's right. 2 matches for the price of 1 here on DrMC. And don't forget the other 2 over on DrMC2, where we have Ook and Betty B calling things. So here we go, Columbus. 3, 2, 1, pills! PanBanRichard on the top of your screen with Snipe. They've got flat boards to start. Crimson and Swong with a little bit of a skewed board, a lot of blues on the top of that board, and Swong not going for viruses immediately.
No, really? He's looking to set up those combos, and he's rained a couple down on Crimson so far. Another one. His board is very clean. Crimson's board a little spired in column 6. And
Crimson and Swong's playstyles are both immediately try to get that top outlock. And we're definitely seeing it on display here. A nice little double combo setting up potentially for another triple on Crimson's side. Crimson's column 6 looking precarious. Looking at our top screen, Snipe, our 2020 world champion, taking on PanBanRichard, who just had to come off a marathon match against Ibar to get here. He's starting to stack things up. And PanBan is incredibly good at eyeballing these really tight combos.
Yeah, and both of them just control everything so quickly. They really know what they want to do. They're looking at that next box, and they're spinning and pushing down so hard.
And Swong over here with, Crimson with a sweetie, going to drop a couple reds over on Swong's board. The virus advantage is in favor of Swong. However, Swong's been playing more pieces. The speed's a little bit higher up, so we're at those 30s. It's manageable speeds. But once we start getting 50, 60, that's when the sweat really starts to come.
Snipe had a beautiful sweet tea there at the top. PanBan pretty clean right now, aside from that column 8, which is going to be a little bit of difficulty, but you can wait for a while and play horizontal or play under clears to get that at the very end.
Absolutely, and PanBanRichard playing probably the cleanest board we're seeing out of the 4 here. Little column 8 spire, but again, those side columns 1 and 8, you don't have to worry about those too much at this stage in the level. And it looks like PanBan's going to be setting up here for another big combo, looking for that yellow. He's going to get it. Here's an easy quad, and he's going to get just a 5th one just for funsies there, as he's down to 24 viruses.
And as we're saying that, Crimson drops a combo. She's 45 to Swong's 26. Swong forgoing a combo in the center of the board. That's always a dangerous move, but he seems confident about what's going to happen. Drop that red, yellow, Swong. I want it.
Oh, there's the drop you were looking for.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
Just a little different direction. The vertical seemed the easiest play, but these players and the strategy here, Savage, is you've got to have multiple outs for your combos.
That is for sure. Back to the top match. PanBanRichard with a 6 virus lead and a little bit of a messier board now. As we said, his board before was pretty clean. Snipe with a couple of combo opportunities right at the top. Yep, we had a red-yellow, and there's a possibility for a red-blue very quick combo. He's going to get it.
And again, just these triples, and PanBan, I'm noticing, is just very, very good at expanding his board with those combos. You saw those 2 combos after his initial drop, and they were just on separate sides of the board. Ooh. So really good way to identify things there, as PanBan still holding on to a slight lead with Snipe, but Snipe's board health has improved. Things have kind of turned around up top.
Yeah, although check a look at Swong's column 7, you see that red-yellow pointed the opposite way that he wanted it to. It would have cascaded down into an amazing combo.
And the crowd contingent for Crimson loud and proud here as Crimson down to 37. She's having a little trouble in that column 5. Had a high spire up, but managed to cut that down. Her big problem's column 6. I would think the horizontal on the reds is going to be the play. It's just trying to develop.
And meanwhile, on the Snipe PanBanRichard match, we've got a little bit high up here for Snipe. He's bringing it down quickly. But again, that column 5, you do not want to have anything up high on there at high speeds, because the second that someone drops a triple or a quad, you are guaranteed to get that garbage in column 4 or 5.
Yeah, and when this speed starts to crank up and decisions have to be snapped, we've seen it all weekend, Savage. It can just cause mistakes, and combos happening in that center of the board with that high speed can really, really devastate you. So it's really important to get that top line down, try to maintain some sort of rhythm here. We're seeing that on PanBan's side, we're seeing it on Snipe's side. Swong down to 8 viruses, and at this point, the players kind of have to make a decision. Do they try to clear out the board, or do they just try to combo, play defense, and hope they top their opponent out?
Yeah, and we have seen Crimson do some fantastic runs. I remember in 2020, she was down to Packy by about 20 viruses, and she stun-locked the crap out of him.
You know it's better when it's sung.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, 29-8 here on the lower side of the board. Looks like Swong may be trying to approach that column 8 here. He's going to get a nice little triple. And those split triples are just a really key basic combo to work on, of any skill level. If you can get those just 3 column splits, you're going to do really, really great work on your versus game. Looks like Crimson is going to get the top out. The speed was approaching 50, so game 1 to Swong. We'll get them started on their second game in just a moment. Taking a look here, PanBanRichard and Snipe 12-17, and PanBan's been playing these marathon-like games all weekend long. He's just got endurance, and we don't talk about enough of endurance and mental clarity. Like, when these speeds get high, you've got to stay mentally sharp.
Exactly, and if you have a speed up high and you blink, it's kind of over.
Exactly. One mistake can completely end your game. I've definitely been playing matches with folks all weekend where we're getting speeds starting with 5, starting with 6, and one blink and you miss it, and that's a top out. As these players both at level 50. Taking a look down at the bottom of our board here, both players already starting to get things going here, but Swong has been on the offensive. He's blocked off column 7, almost completely blocked off column 3 here, so he's playing incredibly aggressive. I think he wants to try to get that 2-0 advantage here, as we will get those crowns up for you.
Yeah, and even if you are playing a good combo game, it is so difficult to get around combos columns that are stacked that high. It takes time. You have to move your pieces more slowly, and it's just going to slow you down. On the top, we've got 6 to PanBan, 14 to Snipe there. Beautiful cross into a quad by Snipe.
And it looks like PanBan telegraphing here was maybe going for a quad L with the garbage, had to transition quickly. Still gets a triple, and he's still blocking off the left side of Snipe's board. Snipe down to 14, but PanBan down to 2, and he's shielded himself a little bit, and that's just such important end game play.
That is an important strategy. Look at that, dropping the cross. Now he has the opportunity to build from underneath, which is completely protected. But he's going to go horizontal.
And he's going to go horizontal.
Takes game 1.
And he takes game 1. PanBanRichard, he's showing that he can hang with the best. The 2020 champion Snipe already down 0-1 here, as they're going to get their second game started, as we will get that crown up on the board.
And the truth is that PanBan and Snipe played in the very, very first pool of this championships, besides the immunity pool. And PanBan went undefeated in that pool.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to play him in one of the later pools, and he's no joke. He's really good. Just getting to hang with that is an honor. But we're going to get started game 2 up top here, and opportunities quickly for combos, and it looks like PanBan's going to strike first, and Snipe immediately following with a red-blue combo, and another combo by Snipe. These two players playing out very aggressively here. I think they're realizing that the long game may not be viable, especially in Snipe's case. Snipe really likes to go for that kill.
And on the bottom, we have 38 viruses for Crimson, 21 viruses for Swong. Swong's board looking incredibly clean, so we know he's going to be starting to build up those pill halves to make sure he has combos at the ready.
And Swong here, 20 viruses to go. That board is so clean. You could definitely do a lot of work here, and Swong might want to think about a little defense, maybe throwing a few combos. Crimson is stacked up high, but maybe buy yourself a couple more seconds to get some stuff off the board. That yellow on that top line is going to be problematic for him, but again, with a board this clean, genuinely not too problematic.
Ooh, PanBanRichard up really high, bringing it down with an amazing combo there, but that center is going to be tough. He just takes the blue out from the top, just very nice and easy there, but wow.
And I like bringing this term up. Oh, it was a misflip there. That could be trouble. A lot of these players that we're seeing here as Snipe gets the top lock, there's just been so much fearlessness in play as Snipe evens it up.
And it is so incredibly difficult to play that close to the top of the board. You
Absolutely.
don't understand that. If anyone survives a couple of pills, that's pretty amazing.
I've been playing this game for over 20 years, and if I get anything in those last 3 rows, I immediately go into panic mode. It's natural, and you've got to take a deep breath and just clear as we go into game 3 here, evened up. Flat line on that right side, and then a large gap in the middle that may allow our players to sneak in some horizontal clears and setups, and that's what we're seeing here. Looks like PanBan might have opened up a little bit of a horizontal. Now elects to go vertical, 54 to 55 here. And both these players, they are both way up high. And a combo from PanBan, that's going to send 3 down. Was hoping maybe for column 5, and then another quad. Oh my goodness, this is a tight board for Snipe here. He's got to work this down, and he's going to work it down into a big fat cross. Oh my goodness. What great play from these 2 players up top.
And on the bottom, we also have some spectacular play. It's 26-9 advantage Swong. You notice that Crimson has basically ignored the right-hand side of that board. It's going to be a difficult board at the end, but she continues to steadily rain down combos. Swong, of course, looking to do the same, makes a nice combo down the right-hand side of the board. Look at him with these horizontals. He's going to want to stack on top of those yellows in column 6 and bring down the red horizontally.
PanBan was very, very much in danger, was, I think, eyeballing that next block and made a fantastic play to save himself from topping out. That got really, really scary. It's 31 to 42 here. PanBanRichard holding a virus advantage over Snipe. And just going back to...
Oh my gosh, wait a second. Look at this yellow for Swong. Do you see what is going to happen?
Yes, and
okay.
Snipe
it's
with
happening.
a big thing. And look at this huge combo.
It's happening.
Clearing out the board and taking game 2 on a board clear. Oh.
I saw that at the last second. I was like, hold the phone.
And I was stating about Crimson's board. You do see like column 6, 7, and 8 blocked off. That's not necessarily a bad thing with how far down the board she was, as that shields her and protects her from any sort of garbage and can get easy horizontal clears. Meanwhile, go ahead.
Yeah, Snipe and PanBan on the top of your screen. PanBan with an advantage, 26 to 35. This is not a quicker top-out game, so we know that PanBan took the first game after they'd been going for quite some time. So I wonder if this is going to be a similar story.
Absolutely. And PanBan, I think he prefers to play that longer game. Snipe prefers to go for that quick kill. So we really haven't seen much of Snipe in an endurance sort of style versus match. And that's pretty much been PanBan par for the course. He likes to play the long game. He likes to set up those combos. He's a very patient player, and he's just so combo centric. It's, I would love to see him and DaveSmithSays go at it. Both another fantastic combo player who's actually over on DrMC 2 right now.
And on the bottom of the screen, we've got 49 viruses for Crimson, 41 for Swong. Outstanding work from Swong. He's very clean right now, so that means he's going to want to build up a base to build combos from. Notice he's got it going on in columns 3 and 2. There he goes. He drops that down.
Crimson playing very fearlessly over on her side of the board. Going to drop down in a combo and set up for another blue-yellow. I like that. Sometimes it's not about making a combo. Sometimes it's setting up for the next one. I encourage anybody who's new to this game, watch these players, watch their behavior, watch what they do, and swapping triples on the bottom of the board.
Yeah, Swong just had an amazing chonky T sort of thing.
Big combo here from PanBan. It's going to drop 3 down here, and again, he's not really focused on virus clearing, and you don't have to be. Sometimes it's just focusing on those combos, and if a virus happens to be in the way, that's fantastic. And we're going to see another big combo here. Again, talking about scattering the board, just 2 completely different clears off the first clear, just across the whole board. This is some great combo play we're seeing from PanBan.
And you see Snipe shaking his head. I think he wanted to build a combo up there horizontally. There he goes. He gets it. Really nice quad.
Crimson in big trouble here. double red would be huge for her. I like this clear. This is huge. It doesn't set up another combo, but it opens up that right side of the board for her, and she's going to get another one here. Again, it may look messy, but there's got to be a method to the madness here. These players definitely planning things out, and there it is. There's that triple from Crimson. She's going to set it up into another combo, so a small stun lock from Swong. That's going to buy Crimson some valuable time.
But don't love the fact that that center column is completely clean. If Swong drops garbage into it, it's going to be a really long wait time for Crimson to go. That's
going to be about 3-4 seconds of her literally being able to do nothing. So Swong might be able to take advantage of that if he's eyeballing the board, might go for a triple or a quad and hope it hits that fourth column.
Ooh. And as we say that, Crimson really cleaning out the center of that board, and a really nice combo there from PanBan, and a triple down the center of the board for him. A lot of red-blue on that screen.
But Snipe holding on to a 3-virus lead here. He doesn't have access to a lot of viruses, so he's going to have to try to combo in. Really may want to start shooting for columns 2 and 3, try to open up getting that yellow and red in columns 2 and 3. And I think I'm going to see an L, and there it is, into another blue. That's going to drop a triple down for PanBan. It is going to be a charity clear with that garbage, but now we are actually tied, so no advantage here for Snipe, and both these boards similar board health. This is an even match.
And on the bottom of the screen, you see a parallel between Swong's board and Crimson's board. Swong's board a little bit tight on the right and hers tight on the left. Think horizontal maybe for those yellows, but then it would drop down a ton of garbage on top of that red, sort of forcing her to have an end game that's almost exclusively horizontal. Always difficult.
And now it looks like Swong into that stun lock, and another quad from PanBan. Again, this is just some phenomenal combo play. We haven't seen anything like this from any player. And another combo dropping down, and he's just got great things set up on that right side. He's down to 8 viruses, looking to take Snipe to the screws here, maybe go up 2-1. He's got to finish this thing out, though, but PanBanRichard in a very good shape.
Don't love what just happened for column 1 for PanBan, but it would be incredibly difficult to scoot anything over to that left-hand side at these speeds.
And Crimson hanging in there. We saw that her board health wasn't looking great, but she's managed to really chop down that right side. The left side's a little precarious, but she's putting together some really nice combos here to stay hanging here with Swong, who, while he does have those 3 viruses and they are in sort of a free and clear thing, Crimson knows she's got to get some combos going to slow down Swong here and get herself back in this.
Yeah, blue, yellow, not really that helpful for Swong. He's building it. Oh, he gets the double yellow just at the right time.
And that's the exact piece he needed. He could not have cleared it any other way. He's now just waiting.
He's got to wait for it.
He's got to wait for it, and he will get it.
Swong moving on.
Swong taking the sweep there. What a match.
And GG's to Crimson, who is also runner-up in our Virus Busters League.
We're now going to focus on our other match here on our main stage, PanBanRichard versus Snipe. It is 1-1. These players playing a huge match, but PanBan, while he was playing strong here, Snipe has staged a comeback, and now I think PanBan trying to find a combo here. And the speed starting to get up into the 60s, which is really high-level Tetris speed. You're thinking level 17, level 18.
Ooh.
It's getting spicy out there, but a horizontal log into a drop cross, and then into a triple. So PanBan playing defense here, trying to slow Snipe down to 6, and it is 8. And this is a tough situation. I think PanBan's got to make the decision of if he wants to top Snipe out or go for the clear.
Wow, Snipe with a really high up fat log. He's got a horizontal opportunity at the bottom. Not sure that he's going to take it. He's going to continue to whittle down those combos at the top of the board.
And it looks like PanBan might be signaling here that he's going to go for maybe that blue horizontally, not quite here. He's going to try to get these yellows off the board. I like this, a nice little tuck triple in very tight space into another horizontal.
Whoa.
This is just some fantastic combo play here, and PanBan's really happy with how things are going here on his side.
Yeah, an advantage for Snipe, 4 viruses to 8, and this board looking pretty messy, but a mess is good for a player like Snipe. It means a lot of pill halves, a lot of potential combos.
And we're getting to that 60 level speed. This is almost level 19 of Tetris,
and
PanBan couldn't handle the heat. So Snipe is going to take game number 3 here. What a fantastic match between these two players. PanBanRichard, a newcomer to live play. Snipe technically also a newcomer to live play, but Snipe has been in this position before. He is the 2020 champion. And we're just going to get it all clear and get our fourth game going. Snipe looking to get into those semifinals. PanBanRichard looking to force a decider here, and off we go.
And we all know that we want this decider. We want more Dr. Mario, as we always say. Both of them with a combo red-yellow and dropping red-yellow garbage to start.
And both players playing a phenomenally clean board so far. It may look a little messy, but again, that's opportunities for combos for players. Not a lot of yellow help right now for PanBan. And Snipe, again, he's trying to go for that. He's trying to go for that top out lock. He wants that kill now. He wants to put this away and go on to the semifinals. This is a tough opponent for Snipe, and Snipe's had tough opponents all weekend.
Ooh.
I think PanBan wasn't satisfied with the move there, Savage, and now he's in danger of topping out. He's going to get that L. He's going to turn it into a quad. Amazing play there on that high level. It's just so scary, but high risk, high reward.
And some of Snipe's garbage extremely favorable for PanBan. Dropped down a double that was blocking column 1 and going to make it kind of precarious to clean that out.
And PanBan was looking for that drop cross. He got it, and then a charity clear from the garbage. So 45 viruses to 43 here. But again, PanBan is playing a little bit more aggressively. You look at those speed numbers. Higher speed numbers means you've played more. So it's about 10 more pills that have been played inside the board of PanBan than Snipe. So Snipe playing a little bit more methodically, but not by much.
Mm-hmm. Snipe getting a combo down the right-hand side of the board there. I'm just kind of mesmerized by the level of this play, JB.
Yeah, we commentate things, but sometimes it's so hard to do when you're just in awe of this high-level play. These are elite players. The 8 best Dr. Mario players on planet Earth are on display here, and we're just seeing. And you don't get to see these two players have never played in a live environment, so seeing them play live. There's so much different of a pressure than playing online in the Virus Buster League or in the DrMC Monthly. Like these
amazing combo by Snipe there. Drop into an L, bringing down some of that, a little bit of that columns. And he was actually building up for that for a really long time. And that's a rare thing in Versus, that you're actually able to do that. Set a plan, set a trap for a long time.
Right, and you can usually best do that with a horizontal deep down the board to really set yourself up. Horizontal's such a crucial part of Versus play here. Really, especially drop crosses are such an important strat here. You open up so much board space. We're seeing PanBan here open things up. He's got a top line horizontal if he wants it, and now he doesn't, because that is how things go. It always seems like when you've got that combo ready to go, out comes some garbage to put it away. Nice clear there by PanBan. Meanwhile, Snipe maybe looking for that horizontal red to open things up on his board.
Yeah, Snipe's board incredibly locked up down the center. But a combo opportunity here. Who decides not to take it in the center, and that makes sense. He'd leave a big chasm open for the middle of the board, very vulnerable to lots of drop time.
Yeah, and we're seeing like that level 4 level, or the columns 4, column 5, they're back up to a higher elevation. It's such a delicate balance because you want to try to maintain some sort of drop time prevention, but you also got to balance the need to clear the board. So we're really seeing some great clearing here on display, and it's just some great balance we're seeing as well from these players. I think PanBan could have held out for that double red, didn't want to do it though, and he's still going to get a couple of combos here, and Snipe now in danger. Snipe's going to need some red. No, he's not able to do it. We're going to a decider.
Woo!
Wow.
All right, everybody. Yeah, keep waving those towels. Let's do it. Woo!
PanBan has taken down a finalist. He could take down a champ right here as we go into our 5th game. Good boards for both players. Might want to take an opportunity to clear out a little bit of those center columns. But again, and I was saying this earlier, one pill clears aren't necessarily optimal in Versus play, Savage.
Yeah, that is definitely true. You really just want to make sure that you're leaving garbage on the board. It's not like my favorite game, Speed, where you're trying to clear everything off of the board as quickly as possible. You definitely want to leave room for future you to be able to build a combo.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just a little bit of garbage to set up into a pill or a virus clear. It's just little things you can do, and playing bad doesn't necessarily mean you're not even playing bad. One mistake won't ruin your game. So it's just a way to find another opportunity to take the win here. And you see, if you're a speed player, you saw that double yellow on PanBanRichard's side. You might go all the way down column 5 and tuck it, but we're not seeing that here. But looks like Snipe's column 6 is now cut off. He gets that under clear. That was really precarious. Looks like he's going to get another clear, winding the board down a little bit. And a little bit of a blue garbage drop. Both these players playing phenomenally well. A little bit slight virus advantage to PanBan. I'd give the board health advantage to PanBan, but only slightly.
Especially with that really nice combo clear there from Snipe. He gets a little bit of favorable garbage. Again, I'm not really sure if garbage clearing off a little stack is even that favorable. It really depends on the position, but it could cut off a potential combo.
Exactly. And we're seeing a combo right there from Snipe. He's going to drill down and get another combo. So PanBanRichard is stun lock, and they're going down the exact same columns, that column 4, and another one.
You see him raising his eyebrows, just waiting. You just get a nice little break from the adrenaline. But wow, what a combo he sends back.
He had it ready to go, and thankfully the garbage didn't drop where he wanted to set it up. He's still got that 4 virus advantage. Board health similar now, as Snipe is going to get some blues off the board, but a good combo there. That's going to cut off a little double clear there for Snipe in column 6. Meanwhile, PanBan playing risky here. When these speeds get up to 40, you really can't play high on the edges of the board, so really got to focus on that left side and maybe start thinking about taking that yellow-red down over in columns 1 and 2.
I really love to hear the crowd cheering for both players at the same time. Love to hear that.
Such amazing positivity here in the Dr. Mario community. If we could have both players win, I'm sure we'd be happy with that. But one player does have to advance, as PanBan going to drop another combo, going to get a red, triple blue garbage coming down on his board. Snipe is a little dangerous over there. And again, we're up into that 40 speed, so high level, the high elevation play, you really got to start whittling down your board.
Yeah, and Snipe doing just that down the center here. Nice combo there for him. But, of course, some of the columns are significantly lower than the others, so he's going to want to try to artificially make a flatter top line so that he's able to build the combos. They'll fall down quickly, and he won't be susceptible to garbage dropping really far.
Snipe had a huge garbage drop there that blocked off a potential triple combo. PanBan had to cut it down. It was getting too high up on his board. Made the right decision there to cut bait, and is now looking to maybe turn this into another combo. Got a little double drop cross there, and dispensing more garbage onto the board here, but it's even Steven. The board health advantage clearly in Snipe's favor, as PanBan getting another clear down here, 19-17 here, and Snipe for the first time I think this match, this late in, has got the higher speed, but we're starting to see some mistakes from PanBan.
Yeah, definitely. You see him shaking his head. It's usually an indicator. Oh, that is really tough to see. Nice combo there from PanBan, and luckily dropping down some of the center. Able to give him a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, and I think he's trying to find some sort of combo here. I think PanBan might be just abandoning virus clearing. He's got to survive here. He's going to get that, again, scattering the board, getting that quad. That's going to slow Snipe down. And a little short stack ready to go over in columns 6 and 7. And now here comes some double yellows, rare double yellow blitz. And cutting off that short stack, that's going to be tough, and really cutting off any red access. And here comes PanBan as we get into the 45 speeds. Things are going to start to get spicy.
And it's a 19-12 advantage Snipe here. It's going to be a tricky column 8. He's probably going to be working on an under clear, especially if he's able to get that blue in row 2 horizontally. But we're hearing something really exciting from DrMC2. We are not going to spoil that, but you'll probably learn about it in a couple minutes anyway.
A player 1. That's what we can
reveal. A player 1, yes. Oh, beautiful double horizontal, drop horizontal there from Snipe. 5 viruses left, and they're pretty protected.
PanBan with another drop triple, dropping into a lightning bolt here, and it's going to drop another combo down, getting another triple. So PanBan starting to be on the aggressive here, knowing that speed's about to hit 50. Really got to start making good, crucial decisions. And that could have been disaster, but he fixed it at the last second. Almost a frame perfect rotation there. 48-49 on that speed. So Snipe has the higher speed here, and we're going to get another drop. Dropping down columns 1 and 2. Still a little bit of a shield, but now a little scary on that 5th column. Ooh, what a play.
Outstanding here. Other opportunity. Combo opportunity for PanBan. Stun locked out. but he's able to bring down, I was going to say he's able to tuck into column 2, but he can't. Still nice comboing. 2 combos in a row. Little mini stun lock there for Snipe. And those colors are not favorable.
Yeah, Snipe has broken through. He's gotten himself down to 4 viruses, but PanBan in defense mode here. Both players at 50 speed. Things are about to get spicy, opening up a little red clear in column number 1 and another combo. PanBan playing incredible defense here. And yeah, defense is a huge part of this game.
Yeah, and defense, you see, that's when you're not really going for virus clears. You're just going for combos. You're trying to clean out your garbage only with combos.
And we're seeing just brilliantly done on display here with PanBanRichard. Drops into a fat log, into a quad, opens up wide that left side of the board, and now he's at a great advantage. He can underclear those blues at some point, but he's shielded columns 1 and 2 essentially, so he can pretty much do what he wants to over there.
Yeah, as long as he can continue to combo. And you notice Snipe's board incredibly unhealthy there. Has an opportunity for a horizontal there in column 4, but he's got to get down there first. So he's got to make sure to combo all the way down.
PanBan has gotten himself down to 10, looking for single digits. And again, he's got a bunch of opportunities on that left side, and the crowd getting into this here. PanBanRichard versus Snipe. Snipe, the 2020 world champion. PanBanRichard, new to our live play scene, but absolutely rocking it. This crowd going nuts here at TORG in Columbus, Ohio, as it is now 8-3. The speed in the mid 50s.
Wow.
And another short stack here, and shielding potentially. Gonna get a little bit of help. That's super, super helpful. And now down to 7-2. Savage. This is advantage right now, PanBan.
Well, virus count Snipe. Look at this. Snipe able to clear down to his very last virus, but PanBan definitely has to combo hard, because you do not want Snipe to get down to the bottom of that board and have the possibility for that horizontal.
Oh, this is going to get crazy. PanBan just needs to get this yellow in column number 3. He's going to drill it down. He is free and clear. Can Snipe clear things out? That quad is going to stop Snipe. It's just a matter of time here. You're going to see good column. Wait, no, here it is. PanBanRichard is going to the top 4, eliminating Snipe. Unbelievable play. Oh my. Our crowd here in Columbus going wild.
Look at that, a standing ovation for Snipe and PanBan. These two doing an amazing job. That is the kind of game that we want to see in Dr. Mario, and our community has grown so that we are going to see those every year.
Oh my, Atlanta. That was a great match. Let's just...
And welcome back, everybody, to the top 8 of our Versus Championship. I'm Luke the Librarian. Joining me is Betty B. Betty, we got 2 matches coming up right here, and 2 more over on the DrMC 1.
Yeah, this is a loaded bracket. We are seeing the winners of our white bracket and our Rodzilla and Dave Smith were from our yellow bracket. So we are seeing those 2 winners in our top and going on to play against each other.
Yeah, and you see a view, DMHero deciding to be apostate, just like you saw Savage earlier and Barrett even earlier than that. He is going to be sitting down for this. You saw Doc just a few minutes ago take on Savage Octagon, take her down, and take that crown that I've already given him. So I'm going to take that away.
He'll probably earn one in his own right, but yes, we want a fair match here.
Yes, indeed.
Here we go, Columbus.
3,
2, 1, pills! All right, top match. Looks like a good combo opportunity for both of our players. DMHero, the first one out with a combo.
Yeah, and just seeing so many more pills than Doc, that down pressing that DMHero does, that is why he's the killer this early on.
Yeah, and we've got Dave Smith and Rodzilla down at the bottom. They are just crushing it. We've got Dave throwing some combos down like you wouldn't believe, but he's still pretty high up on his board. But because he's got so much sitting there, as long as he can find a way into it, he's going to be comboing like crazy, Betty.
Yes, but again, Doc playing with a little bit more of a dirty board here, needing to make some headway here and slow down DMHero somehow, and this will help that drop clear.
Yeah, and Doc really playing the top of his board, but DMHero also spired in column number 7. Oh, and that's going to be it for Doc in game number 1.
Early top out, but down in our lower match, we have DaveSmithSays and Rodzilla. And you can see that Rodzilla setting up a combo, Dave also playing with a little bit of trash on their top line.
Yep, and they have started game number 2 up on our top match, and looks like they both played it exactly the same. That's what you expect. DMHero just slightly faster, and that means that he's blocked off Doc from being able to get access to the blue on column 2.
Yeah, now one thing to mention with our lower match, Rodzilla, in their 3 times that they've been here at TORG, have always made it to the top 8. So this is something that they're used to, the stress of being in this elite set.
Yeah, Dave Smith playing with fire there and doesn't manage to get burned. Is going to drop down a combo here, and yeah, he has really had to work hard for every combo that he's got, and that's probably why he's down 21 to now 20 to 35. Rodzilla really going for this virus clear setup, as Dave is continuing to try to win by comboing.
And on our top board, DMHero playing a very clean board. Doc does have that spire in column 2 that we'll see if he tries to horizontal to get out of. I think he was trying to build up for that, and the pills just keep knocking right back down.
Yeah, DMHero, of course, known for his style of topping you out. That's the goal, and so far he is finding ways to try to do that to Doc. And Doc, our Virus Buster League leader, is showing, hey, you know what? You're in my turf now. So.
Now, one thing we do want to mention with this top match is that both of these players did qualify based on our regionals, but Doc did have to go back into the qualifying pool. So he's wanting redemption for getting knocked out in the immunity pool.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a good pairing, and DMHero pretty clean board right now, but it's that just means there's not as much garbage to throw down. On our bottom board, you can see Dave Smith with a whole lot of stuff going on his board, but you know what? That always means he's got a combo planned. Even in his speed play, this is what we usually see.
And we love to see that in speed play, and, well, I'll speak for myself. I love to see it in speed. So Dave Smith does have a unique style, and it just shows gloriously in process.
But with Rodzilla already down at the bottom of his board, it is 7 viruses to 24. Dave Smith going to have to really be throwing some combos down to try to slow Rodzilla down. Otherwise, we're going to be looking, oh, and he throws garbage down that actually causes a combo for Rod. That's rough.
Now, speaking of runaway, DMHero is at the bottom of their board as well. But one thing to mention, when you are at the bottom of your board, any combos that your opponent makes will just be that much longer until it goes down to the very bottom. So Doc taking advantage of that, trying to send as much combos as he can to DMHero to slow him down.
Yeah, it was a beast combo that Doc just sent, and it's looking like it might end up being too little too late unless it can send everything to the right. There's Dave Smith with a top out, so that is going to give Rod game number 1.
And so DMHero now just getting rained on with this trash, trying to figure out a way to get down to these last remaining yellow viruses. It might be a little bit good that he has just yellow remaining, but Doc is not giving him a chance to play.
Yeah, Doc really stun locking him, and he's going to give him another combo. And here's another combo. And Doc waiting just long enough so that he's not getting a quad out of this. Instead, he's just getting doubles, and that stun lock, it's going to slow DMHero down just a little bit.
Definitely, and it's kind of hard when you're just waiting there to actually make any plans, because you don't know if a next one will drop, and Doc is not letting DMHero at all think of what to do to get under this.
Yeah, that garbage from DMHero was a little painful for Doc, but didn't end up being too much of a problem as Doc with another great combo, and DMHero is now stacked up to about the same level, actually a little bit higher on the spire in column 7.
Yeah. Doc is definitely like, yeah, I might have, let him get away a little bit, but I'm bringing this back. This is going to be my crown.
Now the bottom match, we see Dave and Rodzilla pretty much continuing what they were doing in the last game, as both of them trying to go for a very combo-heavy setup. Rodzilla's getting the combos that are blocking Dave off, but Dave is not taking it lying down and has kept things pretty solid on his side. He's looking for some yellows to get a horizontal here, is going to get them right here and make a pretty nice combo. All right, top of this board, again, we see DMHero knocking down a combo here as soon as he gets a chance, and this blue-yellow is going to be crucial for him. Doc's going to need, oh, it's not going to come out, and it's DMHero up 15 viruses to 0.
And taking that second crown. Dave Smith having two combos right one after another and sending 3 pieces of trash over to Rodzilla and following up with another combo. And look at these setups.
Yeah, you look over, you look away to check the other match for a minute, and all of a sudden things have completely changed, as Dave and Rod have pretty much taken the lead back and forth already. Dave with a slightly better board and about only a 4 virus difference right now, but Rod has already again worked his way down and has that board looking much cleaner. On top, oh, we see Doc blocking DMHero from being able to get a combo. DMHero says, I'll find one anyway, and does.
Yeah, the combination of horizontal and vertical play that DMHero puts together is next to none.
And look at this setup that Dave Smith is working on. He's got it, and yeah, Dave just doesn't like to do small combos. It's big combos all the way.
But definitely bringing this back, there was a point when Rodzilla had a handle on the virus count, but Dave definitely saying, I'm not out of this yet.
Yeah, Dave has pretty much buried every virus that Rod has, and the continual garbage that he's sending is not making it any easier for him. There's another combo. And we look up at our top game, and it's a tale of 2 very similar boards, as DMHero and Doc are both in pretty similar positions. Doc, oh, he's starting to get a tough play, but wow. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Doc with the combo.
That was fantastic. Drop clear by Doc, sending a ton of trash over to DMHero. But DMHero is leading in the virus count. So that trash not slowing him down in the slightest.
Yeah, but you see that a lot of DMHero's board is just laid out very low. He's built himself a way down low to his board, but that's going to mean more garbage drop time every time Doc manages to drop a combo.
Yeah, Dave and Rodzilla both playing pretty clean board, or I will say Dave is playing some really clean boards. Rodzilla is getting a lot of trash sent over their way and has been trying to dig out for the past minute or so. So we're seeing how that goes.
Yeah, I feel like Dave is hoping for a horizontal here, gets it, and that's going to save him a little bit of trouble. Actually, this yellow piece is going to give Dave an opportunity to take a horizontal, and he's going to, he gets it blocked off. He could have dropped a blue where that red piece went, and he says, no, I'm going to do it anyway. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
That is some 4-dimensional thinking from Dave, and he takes game number 2.
That match was beautiful, and
and it is DMHero. While we were watching that last game, DMHero takes game number 3, and in a sweep takes it from Doc. So GG's to both players in that one.
But don't go anywhere. We are still going on with a 1-1 game. Oh, Dave cutting off their column 7 or 6 there, but still making combos and looking where they can maybe drop a horizontal to get back under this game.
Yes, indeed. And we do have the Dave Has a Crown. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it on the on the stream. So just bear in mind, Dave Smith is sitting at 1 crown. Rodzilla also sitting at 1 crown. And yeah, these two just crushing it down here. We're going to focus right here on that match as Dave and Rodzilla just going at it.
Yeah, but being cut off. Oh, wow. Dave with a wonderful drop cross clear. And being cut off, though, at that column 6 is really going to be. Dave makes magic, so I won't even say that it's going to cut him off.
Yeah, and Rodzilla had an opportunity for a sweet tea on the left side with that yellow, the 2 red viruses and the 1 in column 4. Unfortunately for him, Dave blocked it off, and now has double blocked it off.
But look at this, a cross clear with the T.
And
Dave.
And Dave says, no, you had an opportunity for another horizontal. I'm taking that away as well. Rod says, no, I found it. Here it is. And unfortunately for him, doesn't get a combo out of it the way he would have been able to had Dave not said, yeah, send him some garbage.
I love this nonverbal communication we're getting with these
oh,
back
yeah,
and forth
yeah,
flows.
absolutely. So, a lot of drops coming on Rodzilla's board. And Dave's a little stacked up on that right-hand side, but definitely with the board health advantage right now.
And watch this drop clear from Dave setting up again for another combo after.
And Rod has a lot of blues set up, and if he can figure out a way to get all of this knocked out, it would be a great. Unfortunately, does get a combo there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that many blues all in one place, you're just like, how is he going to set it off? How is he going to set it off?
And win.
And actually has another setup that could have developed into that, does get a combo out of it. And with these yellow viruses, he would love to take all of them horizontally and drop this down. Gets a great combo to drop his board down, but Dave Smith also finding ways to get his board down as well.
Yeah, he was, remember, he was stacked with that column 6, but definitely broke that down and brought down the column 8 afterwards. So now he has full use of his board again.
All right, combo from Dave. Looking for a combo from Rod. He is very close to getting one there. It looks like this, man, I'm not paying good enough attention.
Well,
Dave blocks one off.
At a certain point, it looks like players quit down pressing because the speed is going so quickly. And, you know, that might be a smart strategy for once it gets to this higher 40 speed.
Yeah, and this column 3 on Rodzilla's side is looking a little dangerous. He's going to need to get some horizontals to get access to it. If he can get these reds before Dave can top him out, that's going to be helpful for him. But so far, not getting the help that he needs. And in fact, with these spires, he's going to have to build up just to get access to it. That clear is going to be very helpful for him. Great combo from Rodzilla.
But Dave's staying in this. He brought back his columns, and now he's brought back to the virus lead. So he is not out. He is putting Rodzilla on the ropes here.
Rod finally getting that red out of the way and gets a bit of garbage to take down his column 8. His column 7 is still spired, and at speed 45, it's going to become a problem, except now that it's not. Column 1, though, that's going to be the one to be concerned about. Dave is high on both 8 and 7, or 8 and 1, and Rod's
that one
making
can
it
be
tough.
brought down really fast, as you can see. That we can do a yellow-blue down press in order to get that cleared. And oh my God, Dave with a triple going on.
Yeah, but you saw Dave try to get that yellow-blue tucked over, wasn't able to. This is a really high speed right now, Betty.
Yeah, they are both at 47 speed, but Dave continuing to maintain that virus lead in 13-19 now.
Yeah, I'm not sure which board I like better, though, as both of them with some struggles on just both sides. There's Dave with a big combo.
Look at that.
That is going to cause a quad to fall down, and it's really rough garbage for Rod, but he turns it into a combo as well.
But yeah, we have a D sandwich possibility over on Dave Smith's side. Again, that D sandwich is getting that yellow out so you can clear all the reds at once. And it looks like that's what, and a little bit of an umbrella, as you see. He sticks that red, double red piece out so that it blocks a possible combo from blocking it. So wonderful foresight by Dave.
Yeah, he's got the bottom part of his board cleared out. He is thinking horizontals. And if he manages to get it, then we may be looking at a double blue with all that cleared out. All right, there's a horizontal from Dave.
You can hear the crowd. We're all so excited for each and every match. We have more matches going on over at the DrMC, but don't go anywhere. This match is so close. They are PanBan bringing it back to 4 to 6.
Oh, wow. Good clear from Dave. He's going to get a combo. Rodzilla is, yeah, he's definitely behind the 8 ball here at 6-3. Dave wants to get a horizontal. That is going to be a dangerous play. He might be able to pull this off. Oh, he's thinking combo now as well. And Dave's combos, he's always thinking an extra level later than what you're thinking. Doesn't matter who you are. It's always further than we're expecting. As this is going to be a drop for Dave.
Oh, they both have 2 viruses left. Who is going to take this? Dave is definitely, again, trying to still set up those combos, trying to stay in this. I kind of like their board better too. Oh, this drop clear just leaves the under clear, decides not to take it for the blue.
All right.
But another combo from Dave.
Dave now down to 1, Rod now down to 1, and Dave with the slightly better opportunities if Rod doesn't throw a combo down on it. There's 1, and that's going to be it. Game 2.
Dave Smith staying in there and taking that second crown.
That is crazy, Betty. How much more of this can we take?
Enough. A lot. A lot is the answer.
All right. I think we're ready for game 4. So the question is, will Dave Smith take it? Will Rodzilla send us to a decider and make, what is it, his 3rd top 8 in a row?
Yes.
Oh, no, he's already in the top 8. I forgot. We're just calling a lot of Dr. Mario.
But it is still his 3rd in a row, and it's fantastic to see them come back each and every year.
All right, first combo goes to Dave here as he gets another combo with a sweet vertical to horizontal. And Rodzilla a little stacked up on his board, but it's still very early, and those speeds that we were seeing earlier, not what's happening right now, as Dave gets a big combo to send it down over to him.
One thing I noticed from Dave's style of play is he seems to calm down when he's trying to figure out a combo, because he'll not down press at all, and then all of a sudden the gear will switch and he's back on.
Yeah, he's definitely a very cerebral player. And wow, great triple combo from Rodzilla. That's going to put a little bit of trouble on Dave, but he gets the pill that he needs to set it up. And I think...
Watch this.
Yep.
That was a wonderful job.
Smart drop from Dave, and Rodzilla with another. Oh my gosh, great triple combo from Rodzilla as well. He doesn't want to go gentle into that good night this tournament. I'm a librarian. I have to make some literary references. All right, so, and Dave with a block on column 4. You know, column 4 can be a really dangerous column, but Rodzilla finds a way to get a horizontal, and Dave puts more of the same color garbage.
Another triple from Dave.
Oh, and Dave puts alternate color garbage on Rodzilla. So now Rodzilla's board, he's got that 1, 2, and 3. He can find a way to get through this. Probably going to be looking at horizontals, though. Dave blocks off the horizontal. Wow. Sometimes the doctor giveth, sometimes the doctor taketh all the way away. And Dave blocks off another combo opportunity for Rodzilla. This is brutal. We are seeing a man get murdered here.
Dave is not concerned with these viruses at the moment. He is keeping these combos coming for Rodzilla and trying to just continue to break into this board.
And Rod threw off a great combo there and has managed to get himself knocked down with another combo. This is good play for Rod. And it's, just Dave. He and Dave are actually about in the same place. The virus count.
I believe that was a misplay by Dave, blocking that column 6 right at the top. We'll see how he can dig under there again with some quick horizontals, making work of this. Yes, perfect. Bringing it back down.
Yeah, up until this point, they've been in a similar place in the board, but just 16 viruses on Rod's side compared to 33 for Dave.
Look at this. Oh, that was not what Dave wanted to do there.
Yeah, but he's going to find a way out of it. And Rod's actually giving him one extra pill half that he could use. But Rod is way down on his board. Actually has a fat log lined up. Let's see.
Took away the log possibility.
Rod probably wishing I would stop mentioning things that he has lined up. Nothing. As every time I say something, Dave somehow finds a way to destroy it. So good play from Rod. He's going to get a combo here. It's not the fat log I think he was after. He does have another opportunity for a fat log. And
so this trash actually gives Dave the L possibility, which he takes.
Yeah, but it's just these 2 yellows and 2 blues for Rodzilla if Dave will let him play. So there's the 2 yellows, and there's the blue. Rodzilla takes game 4. We're going to a decider.
The crowd is going wild.
I've lost my towel. I don't know where it is. No, it's fine. You got yours. And no, there it is. Woo, decider. All right. And here we go. This is it. Final game for these 2. Both of them taking the same plays early on. Dave finds a combo first, and it really does just help out Rodzilla. So, Rod going to get a T here. And doesn't have much of a place to put these yellow blues. Dave, meanwhile, is going to take the same T, different time, and that's going to be a couple of extra blues for Rod.
But yeah, like an equal board going on both sides.
Great combo for Rod. Now Dave's got a lot set up.
But I don't think that they wanted to switch over that blue-yellow in column 6 and 7. So playing a little bit of catch-up, but right here, a T into a drop clear by Dave.
Yeah, trash to treasure, Dave's style. And a little head shake. He knows he's got something going on here. He's just got to figure out what exactly it is. And now Rod taking it away from him. So Dave with a decent board. Rodzilla, though, is well down into his board. That is where he wants to be. And Dave with another monster combo, though, and blocks off yet again for Rodzilla. Don't know how Dave knows exactly where to put stuff. I don't know that he's doing it on purpose. It's just happening.
It's 6 cents.
Yeah, I think it might actually be. So Rod's going to have to get all the way over onto column 8. Gets to it easily because we're still at speed 36. And I think that's where he wants it to stay.
But yeah, Rodzilla keeping a clean board. No blue access at the moment and getting nothing but pills with blue in them. So, and a double blue at that. So I don't know what the doctor is prescribing here, but I don't like it.
Yeah, he was wanting to take this yellow in column 7 horizontally, and now he's got it's going to cause garbage no matter which way he takes it, so he's just going to have to make a decision and go for it. But a little bit of time to do that because it is 15 to 28.
Look at this drop clear by Dave, though.
And yeah, all of a sudden Dave has made this made that difference seem not as consequential as it was just a second ago.
And I think
another blocking combo from Dave.
wow.
But that one is kind of making up for it as it provided a combo for Rod. Just a lot of garbage alternating decent and terrible.
But Dave bringing this back. Now it's just 10 to 17. So Rodzilla still a little bit in the lead, but Dave keeping keeping it spicy here.
Yeah, unfortunately for Dave, he's got a lot on the upper right-hand
Look
side
at
of his
this,
board.
though. Oh, drop a fat log over on Dave Smith's head.
Yeah, and he's wanting horizontal on these blues. That's going to make the most sense. Now, Rod, he has got a couple of reds here. He's going to get a lightning bolt, monochromatic, and actually it was double blue, and that's the color that Dave needs nothing to do with. And Rod's going to get this yellow blue. It's not going to make a combo, but it's going to tear this board down. That's what he wants.
Oh,
That's a combo, though.
And then, yeah, he is playing speed right now, and then following up with some combos.
Rodzilla in a really good place right now.
A little bit of not knowing where he's going to put these pills, but he has that luxury right now.
Yeah, this column 8. Oh, I was going to say it's not a big problem yet. Even at speed 42, every time Dave drops a combo on it, though, it keeps adding to it.
And another.
All right, that one doesn't go into column 8, though. So Rod's got the opportunity for horizontal unless he gets more garbage on his 7. He takes care of that problem right now. Meanwhile, it's Dave.
Oh, but that's okay. He can clear it here and then clear. Yep. So
right,
this is now a horizontal game of
and
this one
Rodzilla,
yellow. Rodzilla
in
takes
a
it.
tight one, takes game 3. GG's to both players.